Brand did, and like, yeah, actually this was one of the songs Job Giza's Yatandikirako. Beautiful jams coming through. It is played for you right now here on 96.6 with FM is for life. Just 11 minutes past 9 o'clock. It is the wake up call. Wednesday, 25th of March, 2026. Joan here in Gayaza says, good morning, King Diana and Masanyu. Masanyu wants the land titles and cars, but doesn't want to be controlled. That's having double standards. As long as you accept these things, allow him to dictate where you take your kids to school. Thanks for the show. It's Joan from Gayaza. So
Jojo. The rules in the sitting room are not the rules in the bedroom. So I want to side with this young man. I want to appreciate his calmness.
Of course.
And I want,
what would you expect? That he puts up a fight on a wedding?
No. He's a wise man. I want to follow up this young man.
That's what everyone would do.
I'm sure this young man has my DNA. He knows how to play it cool. He knows how to lie low like an envelope. He knows how to take advantage of the opportunity. And he knows how this world operates. This is what I would do. I would deliberately be okay with everything, even if my wedding was funded by my in-laws, because marriage does not start from the wedding. Marriage starts after the wedding. Then from getting into the wedding, from getting out of the wedding and then to marriage, I would assume my responsibilities live and direct. This is how things are going to operate. Because his in-laws are pastors. This young man has all the cards in his hands to dictate how his family is going to run. Intuuka mu bufumbo ozaala omwana asooka nenkugamba agenda kitebi. Daddy yagamba daddy tasobola kukomawo maka ge. Believe me, that father-in-law cannot come back biting when this young man stands on his feet and dictates how his family is going to be.
I want to speak out of experience.
He cannot. I
want to speak out of experience. You know, one of the things, how you present yourself in the beginning determines how people will definitely carry you and take you. Yes, it is very okay for your family, your father-in-law, your family, or your in-laws to fund even your wedding. It's fine because it's both of you. Their daughter is also getting married.
These are their children, King. Yes.
But you see, the issue here is that the tonation on which your father-in-law speaks in front of people about you
matters a lot.
Now, that is covered compared to what he would say to you when you're not in camera when people are not there.
Thank you.
So now, she will tell you, Mwara wange tabona abona. Mwara wange takola kino.
Senga wali tomusobola tewandi mwasiza.
Gwe. Wasanze bro nze nali mediate nzeeko obulamu nga buganye ng'omukulu nze naliko kumbaga omuvubuka n'ashituka n'agamba on the wedding n'agamba muzeeyi tweyanziza nnyo ebirabo bye mutuwadde n'ennyumba gy'otuwadde tugenda teekamu abapangisa nyina walala bwenjagala nandyagadde nze okubeera ne mukyala wange n'akyogererawo ne bakulaga nti muzeeyi bamukakkanyiza. Nkubulira otuuka nobeera gwe tobeerangako mu families zina kajanja. Masanyu, you're a blessed man that your father-in-law is not like that, neither your parents are like that. But there are families that have seen wealth at a mature age. There are families that are primitive. There are families that have not educated and they have accumulated wealth. My brother, how they dictate and say things. Otya n'okutya olabanga ne joge otuuka n'ogala omulekere muwala waabwe
n'omuwala
akutama ate bw'atuuka omwana agamba nze wakati bwe kiti n'ogamba genda ddayo wa kitaawo you understand that, Masanyu? So for me, I feel like yes, it's okay, parents, you have all these good dreams and passions for your children, but find a way of putting yourself in the shoes of that young man who has come to take your daughter, who is not financially capable. or who is financially incapacitated, and see how best do you help them and elevate them as men.
Financially incapacitated is a big word.
No, it is, because you're financially incapacitated. You're not. You're finally
without breaking
a young man that
men.
is starting life. That is the right word. They are starting life because they
still have a whole
by the
future
way,
ahead of them.
omusumba no twamufunye bubi. I watched all the clips, King.
Tukatwavude ku kyomusumba twogera in general because there are men that go through that.
In general, believe me, you King, oli muzadde. I'm also a parent to be, probably. This is what I think. When our children are getting married, one, we cannot water down the fact that they are kids.
Do they have to be in the camera? Okay, whatever you have to say
to their children. They are kids. So whatever this gentleman said was out of love. Yes, we might misunderstand the tonation. We may probably misunderstand where he's coming from.
There's no doubt that man actually loves the daughter. That's why she's actually trying to make sure
both of them. Life. And I love the statements that he made. When you listen to the clips, he empowered the young man as well, because he deliberately told his daughter that this man that you married to today is now your king, and whatever that you have, even the things that belong to you individually as a woman, transfer them into your husband's name. You get equipping this young man and with confidence and assurance how his home should be done, or how his home should be run. So this young man is very confident in his skin. So whatever the generosity, the things that he gave, he was generous. The father-in-law was generous. He gave them things.
The thing is, Masanyu, as women, let me tell you, as a woman, there's a clippers watching.
Their marriage is not going to suffer any problem.
I'm not saying that, but there's a clippers watching yesterday, and this young lady, it was a married couple. This young lady went and bought a sack of rice. My husband, you see that the rice I've bought with my money. Yeah, I'm carrying. I wanted for you to see the rice I've bought with my money. I'm coming. So nagenda nagufumba. Abagufumba msajja najja nagamba the rice that I bought with my money, do you see how it smells? It's going to come out nice. When they were eating, the lady still brought up the same card. Do you see how nice it's so sweet, the rice I bought with my money? In our nature as women, we are not meant to be providers in any way. And so once we do certain things for you, not because we like to brag, and not because we like to disrespect our men, but somehow there is a day it's gonna pop up. And I tell you, netakedo nga tufunye arguments, netakedo lyewe wanira konze yalikola ki
ya tata
lyange lyange yalikuwa oshegedde omugambe sakuwasa agambe embaga wateekako mmeka okitegedde in our nature. And it's not that we hate men. Somehow those things pop up when you least expect them, and somehow we also get shocked after saying those things. So and then going back to what you said, that after the wedding I'll change my mind.
He can assume his responsibility.
This is what happens when you change, when you didn't show your true colors from the start, from the beginning. When you change, yes tata mukama wange sebo. When you change nga mutuse mbufumbo oba fuso omuntu omubi obera olabika you're seeing other people, maybe wali yakuwaga bakutekamu ebigambo, all of a sudden they see you as a bad person or someone that has bad influence, otandise okukyuka because you didn't show that from the beginning.
Melinda here says, hey, good morning, good evening rather, good morning, hey, good evening. Melinda.
Mary.
It is good morning, Melinda. Good evening. Anyway, Masanyu is quite right. You can never control what opinion one has about you. You know, I feel he gave his best, but at the end of the day, he also decided to be a man. this man should have discernment. Guys, there is a place where again we can never refute the fact that every parent, everyone desires to have their children live a good life.
That's right.
That's why we work so much.
There is children.
Yes. So now, as a rich man that I am now, when my daughter gets to a particular level of even choosing who they want to get married to, this is what I would say. With all honesty, of course, I mean what I want to say. In terms of the fact that I know the young man does not have money. That's a fact.
They are starting out
and
in
it's
life.
okay.
Because I was there before.
That's where we all started
it's
from.
okay.
Yes.
And it's very okay. But I'll tell them, hey, today you are my children also. And I am a blessed man. But these blessings that I also possess are equally yours. Now that you've come my son, my child, bienina biyange bienina biyamwe. We will choose to do life together. I will have you. I'm in your corner. You are in my corner.
Whatever support you need from me, I'm available.
Beat anything. Unze wechi wendi. That is different. That is different, Masanyu.
Because we are not saying that father-in-law to give is bad.
It's bad, no.
No, it's good. And it's okay to receive.
With the terms and
but
conditions.
How?
And I think and I think some parents also need to understand, and he's not the only one that has done that. I have been at very many weddings nempulira nga njagala correcting amusezara nenzijukira nti ndi mukozi ndi service provider kitegedde akamanyiro kankaina kaino kola ki
no kaparking ngano sika
kati nga MCO wakabi awo nenzija nenkigatta nensanyusa abantu nembajjako bana obeere no mabega ng'owulira abantu amanyidde baba amwesizemu amaaso
nga bakuma omuliro ekinaabe ekyo bataka bajja namukuba
kati nze bwenzijja nga mbone buli muntu taata nange namuwala nange nyina omwana owobuwala nange kitegedde nange wane bajirako emmotoka bajirako amayumba like nobisaagasaagiramu nobitereza nokifuula nga kyanjawulo and in most there have been 2 events that has happened when I was the MC. I reached to the younger man nga bagezako abantu balo okuwa speech nenzia nemugamba bro ejolaga olabeyo tata kwina nekati wano oli musajja teka unawe embeera be bold okitegedde nagamba and it works magic. It works magic.
Ogenda okola naye bambi abadde akifiringa naye nga talina
omulabanga akifiringa Masanyu tuli basajja ffenna obeera nolaba Masanyu bamwisizaamu eggaali
nze sinyigirwa muto
nga bayitiriza musalawo bayitiriza buli kimu oli ayitiriza famire ye
bayitiriza
ne nazaala wange tankubira ankubira mu simu ya muwalabi nga nyina olujanjansi nze nga nejaaka
ate kitegeeza nti famire bwevaayo ekulaga obulungi
nsaba ku mwami wo amazaala wange nga nsaba ku mwami wo ku simu ya muwalabi nga wangi maama obadde ogamba
naye okimanyi nti it's not that nazaala tasobola kuyisaamu gaali but it's just that naturally ng'omuntu ali respectful amanyi boundaries ze n'agamba
nange bammanyi sigenda
sigamba ntakulaba nti oli mwana
nange bammanyi sigenda.
Guys, the other thing also as well, I think also men who get married in well-to-do families and also to understand that there is a place to put your ego aside.
Yes, that's true.
At a certain point.
At a certain point.
That is a skill.
There is a place to put your ego aside. You need to understand that this child that you married is still a child in that house. No matter what. They wish well for them.
One of my uncles
they wish well for them.
Bampadde emmotoka bampadde ente masandali gaki nze kusanyulya nnyina nyinza n'otutuula awo wansi n'ataata taata ogunde
one of my uncles married in a wealthy family. And they literally did everything.
Oh, that's nice.
You get it?
That's nice.
Because kwanjula era twasonda twekolamu omulimu bichi and we did the introduction. But yali talina nga tannaba nga bw'omanyi nti ogenda okuwasa nga tolisted ennyo kiri awo nga nawe weeyiya. After marriage, n'omulimu ne gumuggwako. And the wife now provided. But this wife was a trained wife. Ng'oleeta omusaala nga guteeka wali ku
Kubigere bya nabbi.
tamugamba nti kwata naye nga bamanyi sente we zibeera ng'omusajja tabeera hambo buli kaseera kugamba kati mbadde njagalayo ka transport kati mbadde njagalayo kino ng'era omusajja yayize waka ku sente zaani z'omukyala era nga ziteekera n'aziteeka amuga hani batusasudde n'ateeka ku mmeeza she goes about her ways era naye atuulangawo transport wa buli lunaku to go to work and then asanga omusajja sejukira talina mulimu asanga omusajja yaguze ebyewaka na biki omusajja nga ya planning ewaka n'agamba nti this is bino bye bibamazaako for a month okitegeera you see that kind of thing nti it's similar nti ono ayina sente omusajja talina but there is a way they balance it off. Now father-in-law gave them a home. Still what they did omukyala yateesa ne bbaawe n'agamba olaba hani eyo nyumba tugiteekemu abapangisa tufunemu akasente ife tupangise gye tusobola ne bagenda ne bapangisa gye bakola ki gye basobola. Now as time went on byatandika omusukkako nga family bwe babaayo ne meeting bwe wabaayo ne gathering he is expected to what to attend because the family has been supportive. Kati ng'omusajja nga amanyi okuddako eno n'agamba muko ku bafamile ye tugaye nga bwana confiding nga mu mama wange nga si byangu kuguma bugumi naye ki ate omukyala wange mwaga ate naye anjagala ampa n'ekitiibwa but again si byangu kutambulira ku ntoli zaani za Sezaala kuba kati Sezaala wuyo agenda kumpa mulimu nkole ntya okitegeera
azibwa kumpa ngukola. I think
somehow it's tricky. There is a thin line between you losing control and then you having control. Once you as a man, once you learn how to juggle that, then you're good to go.
I'll give an advice to this young man that has been blessed with all these things because that's a blessing, man.
It's a blessing.
It's an amazing blessing.
Big one.
I tell you, even when the father-in-law actually passed on, era ebintu byabwe byasigala byabwe alina n'amataka ge yabaleka.
For me my message would be it depends which kind of job. But for me
omulimu nga gwakugenda na muzeeyi
omulimu gwa Sezaala sikola
otambula naye nga mukola mwenna emirimu
ku muwala we ndi musibe naye nyongereko obusibe bwe
Sezaala yali wa missions na biki.
I'll say this, guys. For me my message to this young man would be now this calls him to work times 2 times 3 harder.
It's a challenge.
Why to add on what the ntandikwa they have had, because that's a very good ntandikwa from the father-in-law, and every parent's desire would be that your child gets married or gets to move into another life but still is under your care in terms of life does not happen on them. Because that's why we work, guys. That's why we work, so that we can accumulate wealth that should be able to be transferred to the next generation as well. So if the father yakole entegeka mukama ya blessing anakole entegeka nti abaana balina okubeera nga bali bulungi, it's well and good. So this young man does not need to be comfortable. Manyi okubeera nga oli comfortable bakuwadde buli kimu neera still olireze. Bakuwadde buli kimu era still tewali kyeyongerako. Use your wisdom. If it is to manage the TV station, go. Radio station, go. If you're to become also a pastor, an associate pastor, also become one. Add and involve and continue, because you are a son in that house. You have become a child in that house.
With time,
respect comes. It may not be
with
there
how
now. With
you
how you
do
behave,
the things.
how you do your things. Beira wampisa. Respecting amwala wawe. Respect yourself.
Ate tebagambye nti olwokuba ofuse mwana agenda olyonka ekigalo ogambe daddy
wano kiganyi kati n'ogira bw'onootega ekibatu. No, your life has to continue as a man, as you've planned it as a man. Do your parts as well. The daughter will also do her part. The good thing, the daughter also works like that, apart from how they were given.
Someone has called in, but
we are perfect. Wanji mama, briefly in a minute.
Hello King, Diana, Masanyu.
1 minute.
This is a very good session.
Yes.
And I would like to comment. Kinekirimu ebintu nga bisatu.
Ekisoka?
Ekisookera ddala. The community has over-empowered the girl child. Berabira abavubuka.
Ekyokubiri.
ekyokubiri, in everything we do, especially marriage, let it be God first. This is why I would ask, oyo Sezaala kwebyo byonna byali okukola, Nazaala aliwa?
Nazaala waali naye amusapotinga.
Would it be what he failed to do in his marriage? Byayagala dictating in the daughter's marriage.
Wakati ogenderayo ki naawe? Pannange. Ekyokusatu.
Awukuulira.
Ekisembayo.
Ekyokusatu. We as men, eriyo bye tulina okwesigaliza. A man is a leader. So if you are to lead, tuddayo ku kiri ekisooka, let it be God first.
All right then.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We help.